Hello everybody, welcome to Haus. I'm Rob, and we're doing a live stream actually today of the Pokemon Mega Dimensions for the Pokemon Legends ZA trailer that's going to be coming out here in just a few minutes. And yeah, I'm doing this a little bit differently today. I want to try, streaming things here and there, especially as we head into next year. As always, make sure you guys like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the great Pokemon content we have here, because that's going to be the kind of things that we are going to be working on and adding to what we're doing here at Pokemon Haus. But I wanted to, like I said, do the recording of this as well as a live stream because we have it coming up here fairly soon as far as I know. So I want to talk real quickly about what's going on. In case if you were unaware, there is a new trailer that's going to be dropping here in about 3 or 4 minutes for the Mega Dimension Legends ZA DLC. Right, we already know that it's going to have something to do with Hoopa and, going into a new dimension, right? It's also going to have, Mega Raichu X and Y, which is pretty cool to say the least. And there have been rumors as well. I'm going to go into those here in just a second, for new Megas that could be coming to the game. And I wonder, real quickly speculating, is that what we are going to get in this trailer, right? Are we going to get some new Megas? Are we going to get a release date? It's been theorized that the game could be coming out even as soon as this month, in a couple of weeks, or early December. That is absolutely a possibility as well. Then there's obviously the chance that it comes out next year, but I really think it could be happening in the next couple months. That's why they're going to be doing this trailer. That's why they already revealed that trailer for it earlier before then. We're getting down to the end of it here. You guys can go to thegamehouse.com to check out all the different articles and stuff that we have there on Pokemon Legends ZA. I wrote this a couple weeks ago, but there are a couple big new rumored Megas that are here right now. So the big ones are Mega Absol Z, Baxcalibur, Chimecho, Crabominable, Darkrai, Glimora, Golisopod, Golurk, Heatran, Magearna, Meowstic, Scovillain, Staraptor, Tatsugiri, and Zeraora. Now, these were found in different data mines and things like that. Now, just because they had the coding in there does not mean that they were actually going to be in the game for sure. These are just the ones that we're going to be looking for. And there are a couple of Z Pokemon as well here that could potentially be in here. Mega Absol is the first one, but there are rumors of other potential ones as well. So we are going to have to be on the lookout for that here as we get ready. But I don't know where the heck they always take so long to get these videos up. So we'll just kind of keep refreshing here and see what we can find. But yeah, I mean, this is the first time I really wanted to give a live reaction. Most of the time I do see the trailers ahead of time before I record a video here. But I wanted to try something, like I said, a little different, regardless of how well it does or not. Like I said, I want to do live streaming at least a little bit more and kind of talk to you guys through everything. Let me get all my stuff set up over here, actually. Should be doing that right now, but let's kind of see how things are going to go. Where is the live stream? It's 9 o'clock right now. It should be here. Where are you at? Let me see maybe if it's up here somewhere. Like I said, it's 6 a.m. Pacific. I'm on the East Coast. This should be out now. Where's this at? Did somebody forget to hit the go button? They probably don't ever want to even risk it, so they don't really do that right away. But yeah, I don't know where this is at right now. Maybe I'm missing something here. What is going on? Not seeing anything really. You guys see some of the other Game House channels we got up there as well. But I would have assumed that this would be out by now. There it is. All right, here we go.
The Pokemon Legends ZA Mega
Whoa. Real quickly, by the way, look how different this is. This is totally different. Okay, wow.
It's time to see what new adventures await you.
Oh, this is insane. And a mysterious girl.
Here in Lumios,
Okay.
a city shared by people and Pokémon.
Are we the one?
Something strange is afoot. Distortions are forming all over. And at Hotel Z, a mysterious girl named Ansha
Ansha.
lives along with Hoopa, the mischief Pokémon.
A completely new story.
Team MZ will borrow Hoopa's power to dive into one of these strange distortions.
I'm intrigued.
On the other side,
Look at this.
you'll find yourself in an otherworldly, not quite Lumiose city. You'll encounter different Pokémon
Okay.
living and
Wow,
thriving
a
there
lot of
in
different
one's
forms.
Lumiose.
Gen 9 Pokemon, by the way, too.
Watch out. These Pokémon are hyper strong. Even seasoned trainers.
Wait. Real quick, sorry. What is this? Okay, you know what? We'll do the analysis afterwards. This is nuts.
To go adventuring in hyperspace.
Oh, she's
you'll
very
need help
young.
from Ansha and Hoopa.
She reminds me of Anya.
is a talented donut chef. She bakes berries into donuts
Hyperspace
for Hoopa to
Wild
eat,
Zone.
awakening its power so it can open
Wow.
distortions and allow you to enter new pockets of hyperspace. If you use the berries you can find in hyperspace, it seems you can make even more effective donuts.
So it has to do with donuts, okay? Oh, Karina's back!
A newly arrived trainer will help you in this investigation. Karina, the successor to a line of Mega Evolution gurus.
Alright, look at that. She's got
She'll
so many
join
Mega
Team
Stones.
MZ in tackling the mysteries of hyperspace
Wow.
Lumiose.
Okay, here's Chimecho. So the rumors are real. Look
Here's
at
a
that!
Pokemon with a newly discovered
That is
Mega
awesome.
Evolution. Mega Chimecho.
Mega
In
Chimecho
this
looks
form,
so
Chimecho is
cool.
flanked by dangling copies of itself. When they resonate with each other, they can unleash mighty sound wave attacks.
That's insane. What is going on in
There's
this?
also Mega Baxcalibur.
That looks very
distinguished by the
cool.
blade on its back. Even bigger now, thanks to Mega Evolution.
It's true. It almost looks like
Such
it's
a
been
big
stabbed.
blade, Mega Baxcalibur can smash all kinds of things.
Okay, so 2 new Megas
Crisis
so
looms
far.
as distortions form around the city. What caused hyperspace Lumiose to appear?
Amuna.
Join your Team MZ crew and your new allies.
I
and
just
discover
love that
who
Karina
or what lies
joins
waiting
Team
for you
MZ.
in hyperspace.
We were all wondering where she was.
The Pokemon Legends ZA Mega
December
Dimension DLC,
10th.
featuring additional story content and
Okay.
more, will arrive December 10th.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Is there anything else here at the back end? We got 30 seconds left. Most of the time it's just this stuff. Okay. So Season 4 is the Baxcalibur. Alright, wow, this is gonna be pretty controversial. The Diancite Stone gift. Okay, so that is a side mission. We knew that that was potentially coming. Alright, wow. So there is a lot to go over there. I guess we're also gonna do the what you missed video here as well. So yeah, welcome to Pokemon House, guys. If you didn't know, I'm Rob. We're also gonna do a quick breakdown of everything that you may have missed in this video. We're gonna start it from just the beginning here, but there's a lot. So this is coming out in just like a month, basically, which is pretty insane, pretty incredible, to say the least. Let's kind of hop into this and see what we can get. So already to start, right, you can see normal Lumiose up here, and look at all of the Mega Shards. They are everywhere, so everything is distorted. It looks like, just in terms of like color, kind of everything, really. I'm trying to see if there's anything else crazy so far. Nothing. We get our first looks at Corvisquire, Corviknight. You know, obviously Skarmory was already in the game, but kind of crazy to say the least. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. What does this big Pokeball mean? Like, they're showing it very prominently. Now, we had seen it, obviously, on the Pokemon Centers. This is different. And, like, look at the transports, like the hollow elevators. Like, very, very different here as well. You can see like different areas. You got Abra back here as well. Nothing else too crazy right now. Let's see what else we can find here. So changes in the city and a mysterious girl. So this is just normal Lumios. This is just on that first path there. Nothing too crazy, but there are going to be different distortions around the city. So I'm wondering if it's going to be only certain parts of the city are like this, or if it's going to be the whole of Lumio City. From what it looks like, it's going to be as you go into one of the rings, right? You are going to have that area as the new Mega Dimension area. So really interesting there. Got down close to the sewers there. And then here's the new girl. Again, kind of reminds me, like, I don't know if they did this intentionally, but Ansha, just Anya from Spy Family. I don't know, interesting. And then Hoopa. I wonder how they're going to connect these two, but Hoopa being a part of this is very intriguing. It makes sense, though, if they were going to go do a different dimension, right? So, again, we're on top of a building here, which is important to note. Everything's a little grayed out, which is interesting. But it's got the mega almost shine around it. So I wonder if that's kind of why it's the Mega Dimension. So wait, let's go back real quickly. So we'll go, as you can see, right? Unless if it's that this is going to render as you get closer to it, it looks like there will be cutoffs in terms of where you can go. So these are just like new areas with that. They've basically repurposed Lumios in just a different way. So kind of interesting there. We talked about this already, where there's going to be, you teleport around. You still have the sludge here that you'll have to clear away with water, right? Then you have, again, these huge Pokeballs. Now, I wonder if those are replacing the colorful screws. That is very much a possibility here. We've got Alolan Marowak, right? We've got just our normal Cubones back there. Another Pokeball up here. How are you going to get that? Do you throw a Pokemon at it? Very interesting. And are the shops, by the way, are they going to act differently here? Lampit, yeah, is there too. Mr. Rhyme here, right? Or is that Galarian Mr. Mime? I think this is Galarian Mr. Mime. And then look, I mean, so this could be really interesting, actually. The museum over here, is that going to have something different throughout it as well? Garnackle, we got Larvitar. Yeah, it's definitely that it's cut off, because there's the dojo, right? We got Golisopod. We got more of those Pokeballs. Dude, they got to be something. I really wonder what those are going to be here. Level 142. Wait, this is huge. This is massive. In this Mega Dimension, there are Pokemon that can go over level 100. Has that ever happened before? That's crazy. Okay, we're going to have to talk about that here in just a second. Level plus 16, 480 calories? I don't know. Like, it's like almost like... And then you still have some of the research stuff, so I wonder if Mabel's going to be involved with this. Like, they're intentionally doing the levels here, right? Level 96, level 142. That is nuts. How is that going to work? Destroy floating Pokeballs. So that's what you're going to do. You have to destroy them. Why, though? Pick up sparkling items and catch wild Pokemon. So there are 5, at least for you to catch in this area. That's crazy, dude. 142. Again, so the cows. How is this moving? Right, so this has taken the place, by the way, very obviously, of the day and night cycle, it looks like, right? You have to catch an alpha Pokemon, destroy floating Pokeballs, and catch Pokemon undetected. I'm almost wondering if this is going to be like the ZA Royale, but for catching Pokemon. Because, I mean, like, look at this thing. Level 164 for the Alolan Marowak? Dude, that is no joke. Wow, okay. And then it looks like, yeah, the time is just... It's the calories from the donut that they end up talking about. That's kind of silly, but I like it. So it's for how long Hoopa can actually keep you in there. That's why they were saying something about, like, the better the berries and stuff that you get, the better it's going to be for Hoopa. That's how you make that connection. So there you go. So level 120 is the estimated hyperspace level, right? So then you're going to have, that's the Galarian Meowth Berserker, right? This is interesting. So then the common types. These are the different donuts. Very interesting. Yeah, so you can see the calories equal the amount of survey time. Now, what the level +5 means is interesting. Is that for your Pokemon, right? Is that why... Let me go back here 1 second. Is that why, like, these levels are higher? That's why they're in the yellow? Is because, yeah, plus 16 levels. I bet this is a level 80 Malamar, and it's going to level up your Pokemon so that you can battle the Golisopod, the higher level Pokemon, without breaking the game, right? So that there is still going to be, it looks like, a level cap of 100, but in these mega dimensions, in these different dimensions, you can go above that level with Hoopa's help, but it's going to depend on which donut you give her. Kind of weird, but I like it. This is super interesting. Okay, so I actually went way too far here. Give me just a second. So let's go back. Wait, I want to make sure for her outfit, is there anything we need to notice? No, it's just Pokeball-shaped donuts. So good idea. Interesting idea here. And that one even said, so there are different variations. A small hyper zone, wild zone detected. Very interesting. Okay, so then it puts those in there. Then you go. All right, so then you have to break these open. So we know that you got the Berserker out here. So this is the Steel type one that they were talking about. Now, it only showed 3 Pokemon, so you're going to have to catch, I guess, more than that. You have to use the catch window and destroy the floating Pokeballs. That's going to be a big part of this. 189 calories. Your Pokemon are +5 in terms of levels. Now, what's interesting is you're going to have a lot of things to try to accomplish. So you're going to have to go back to these Mega Zones multiple times because, these points only add up to, what, that's 2,100. That's 3,300. So, like, only a third of the way through that. Now, here we go. So the higher the flavor score a donut has, the stronger its effects will be. So the more berries that you can mix, like mixing the berries is going to be really important with this, how you're going to do it, because it's going to help you figure out how much higher your levels are going to be, how many more calories, so how much more time you're going to have in there. Man, you want to get this Hoopa to be fat Hoopa for sure. So that's interesting. Very interesting. So as you add them, right, looks like you'll be able to add up to 4 of them. So as you add these, they will give you more, like, flavor score. So very interesting. So right now it looks like they'd have 2 Greppa berries and 2 Hyper Greppa berries, which would give you a +24 in terms of your levels, a pretty decent amount of time, it looks like, in terms of your calories, and a flavor score of 2. A very spicy donut. Okay. Then we got Karina, which is crazy that they're bringing her back like this. Now, and of course, it has something to do with Corbeau. No surprises there. Now, she has multiple Mega Stones. So we knew that she was, like, big for Mega Lucario and everything like that. I'm sure she still has a Mega Lucario. I bet that's the one that's on her bracelet here. I'm wondering, guys, if these are the new ones. Now, I do not have the time right now, based on what we're doing here, to give you every single Mega Stone, right? I will probably have that in an article at the Game House, but this is very interesting. We're going to need to figure out exactly which Mega Stone. So this is her Keystone, it looks like. And then these are the different Mega Stones that she's going to have. So yeah, the latest Star Helper is a nice way to put it. So we get a good look here at most of them. I'm wondering if those are the new ones. I really believe they might be. Now I wonder if Karina, if this is like a different dimensions Karina too. I don't know. But we get the Chimecho. So here, so a level 170 here. But apparently you got a pretty good donut because it gave you plenty of time, 1,800 calories, more than that, probably closer to 2,000, or at least 1,900. Level 57, so your Chimecho's level 100, then it goes to level 157, which gets a little bit closer. There are trainers officially in these areas, so it is going to be like the ZA Royale, but different. Like, it's going to be a combination of everything, essentially. And there's star levels for your time in there, I would assume. This is crazy. So look at that. That is a cool design for Chimecho. I'm glad to see. Now, I wonder if Chimecho is going to end up being Psychic Steel type. It feels more likely that that's going to be the case based on what we're seeing here. Used Boom Burst. Is that already a move? Also, sorry, I should have pointed this out too. I'm guessing that these are upping of some kind, right? So like maybe this is better special defense, better defense, and then better special attack during the day. I don't know. But these are all coming from the donuts. Mega Excalibur is interesting as well. So it looks like this leak that we got so far. So Chimecho is good and Excalibur. We know that those are true. This is, again, right outside of the museum, which is pretty crazy. I don't know if I love that, but that's okay. It's not a bad one, but it's definitely not one of my favorite megas. That is for sure. So let's see here. So yeah, so this one's different even. So maybe it's against types of Pokemon. So maybe it's like you're better against dark Pokemon. You have a better catch rate for water Pokemon. And then I have no idea what this one does, but something like that maybe. Dude, this time just ticks and ticks so quickly. Very interesting. And there's Raichu. So we already know we're getting Mega Raichu X and Y. Do you think there's some sort of power floating around in here that makes Pokemon stronger? There we go. So directly stating what we were talking about for each of these different dimensions. So we will see what's going on with Karina here. I'm going to have to look up these Mega Stones and see which ones that she has. And then this one looks like a colored area. And there's grass. And it looks like there's mountains. Why are these in here? This is outside of Lumio City. This is outside of Lumio City. That is a big deal. Why is this outside of Lumio City, guys? Why? Oh, man. That's a huge deal. And again, this one's in color, so this must be nearing the end of the game. And she's even got them all the way around her here. Very, very interesting. Okay. I accidentally hit stop recording for a second. Now, wait. There was a face. Look, why is our character making this face? So we have this, and then there's something else going on. Our character is sad. Why is our character sad? Does it have something to do with Hoopa? And again, we are in like a cave here of some kind. So does this have anything to do with any of the Mega Pokemon? Maybe it's Mega Zeraora that is a problem? Huh. Because like we've heard about Heatran and Darkrai and Zeraora from the start. So I wonder if maybe that's going to be part of this. Let me see. I'm going to turn this sound back on for a second. I want to see if there's something that they say.
And discover who or what lies waiting for you in hyperspace.
Okay, who? Who is a big deal? How is Lysander maybe going to play into this?
The Pokemon Legends.
All right, so this is interesting, and it's coming out on December 10th. So there will be plenty of things to do during that time period. Unfortunately, I'll be out of town during that time period. So that means that Connor and Varna will be the ones here on the channel with you guys covering any of that stuff. But kind of crazy. It is 100% coming this year now in December 10th. This will probably be the last bit of Pokemon that we get until Champions sometime next year. That's why they did this DLC reveal early. I still think they could have waited until now, surprised everybody, and then been like, hey, Mega Dimension DLC coming next month. But I think they took a chance because they just were worried maybe people wouldn't like Legends ZA, which I think a lot more people have than haven't. I think the super critical people, are being super critical, but this is awesome. Let me know what you guys think. Did I miss any of the different, things in this video, that some details potentially, let me know if I did. But yeah, guys, I mean, look, that's going to wrap it up for us on the stream on this video. If you guys would like for me to do more of these, let me know in the comment section below as well. But that is going to wrap it up for us. So from our house to yours, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one.